Forget these horrifying images from the fall of Kabul a year and a half ago. Huge crowds lined up at the airport to get out of Afghanistan. People tried hanging on to an American plane to try and escape. Among them were members of a little-known group of Afghan women. They had fought shoulder to shoulder with American troops. Bruce Leshan spoke to the women who managed to escape, and he found out their fate is uncertain.
In a sparsely furnished Silver Spring apartment, Manaz Akbari greets visitors with a gentle smile and a warm cup of saffron tea.
I joined the military because it was in my dream.
Akbari was the commander of a trailblazing unit of Afghan women who defied the Taliban. Created and trained by U.S. Special Forces, the formidable Female Tactical Platoon conducted midnight raids side by side with American Navy SEALs and Army Rangers.
Hello. Hi. Good. How are you? My gosh.
Former Army Sergeant Rebecca Edmondson deployed with Akbari in Afghanistan.
Americans would have died without them?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
In the chaos as Kabul fell, Edmondson and her colleagues struggled to get the team members on a plane out.
There was an attack or shooting or something happened there at the airport, and all of us, our hearts would just sink because we thought, what if it was one of them, and what if they don't make it out of there?
39 members did get out, but about 20 are still hiding in Afghanistan.
And do you worry about them?
Of course, because one of them, when we try to call them, she doesn't answer her phone.
She may be in jail.
We don't know.
She may be dead.
Yeah.
If being totally blunt, I don't know that I expect to see them again.
Akbari and her comrades in arms are all but certain to face the most severe retribution from the Taliban should they return to Afghanistan. But their future here in the U.S. is still far from secure. The women and about 70,000 other Afghan refugees were granted humanitarian parole to enter the U.S. But that status expires in August.
What would happen if they were forced to return to Afghanistan?
If that happened, there would be an all-out mutiny with regard to the veterans that served in Afghanistan. There's absolutely no way it'd be like over our dead bodies. We would handcuff ourselves to these women to ensure that they never left the country.
The Afghan Adjustment Act to put them on a one-year path to a green card stalled in Congress last year, largely over the objections of Charles Grassley, the ranking Republican on the Senate Judiciary Committee, who worried about security screening.
They were actually going out on missions, risking their lives, being shot at, some shot. Then why on earth wouldn't the Female Tactical Platoon be deserving?
Yeah, we lost our country.
Do you cry about it sometimes?
Of course, every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
The women only hope a public outcry will force Congress to let them stay in the country they've adopted as their own. In Silver Spring, Bruce Leshan, WUSA 9.